Hello students, I hope you all are doing well and are taking care of yourselves. I hope you all went through the video that I sent yesterday and have understood. In case of any doubts, please do mail me your doubts so that I can have a separate doubt clearing session based on those questions. So please do that, okay? So today we're going to continue with our chapter on the earliest societies. And in the previous videos we have already seen how the early in the early stages of the evolution of our life on earth, only plant and animal life was there, and then slowly the early humans started appearing, and the evolution of humans from ape-like creatures to the Homo sapiens that we are now. Now we have already studied all this, and I already told you that these are the early ages of our human society, correct? Evolution of human societies. Today what we are going to do are the phases of Stone Age. Now this early period of human evolution is known as the Stone Age, and this Stone Age is divided into different phases based on the development that took place during that era, during that period. Okay, so what are the phases of Stone Age? Let's have a look. So the first stage of evolution of humans is known as the Paleolithic Stone Age. Now this happened around 600,000 BCE to 10,000 BCE. Okay, so all the evolution that took place in the Stone Age of early humans took place in the Paleolithic Stone Age, which occurred between 600,000 BCE to 10,000 BCE. Then came the Mesolithic Middle Stone Age. Now this period is from 10,000 BCE to 8,000 BCE. Now these are the phases of evolution of early humans. So all the gradual development which happened in our physical body, and the knowledge and information that the early humans gathered happened during these phases of Stone Age. And the final period of Stone Age is the Neolithic or the New Stone Age, which occurred somewhere around 8000 BCE to 4000 BCE, like I have put up on this slide. So this is actually the timeline of the Stone Age which you need to remember. So let's quickly look at the timeline once again. The first phase is of Stone Age, which is further divided into three periods. So that is the Paleolithic Stone Age, where you have the early evolution of humans, that is between 600,000 BCE to 10,000 BCE. So for humans to become from ape-like creatures to the current Homo sapiens, it took many years, okay? So it took a lot of time for us to grow in the stage that we are. Then slowly we evolved into the Mesolithic or the Middle Stone Age period, where we learned to live in a society and we were able to make tools and survive and make our lives more better. And then finally the Neolithic Age, which is when we learned finally to farm and domesticate animals. So all this happened in the phases of Stone Age, and this is the timeline of Stone Age which you need to know. Alright, then like I said, the evolution of humans is based on the tools that we used. Okay, what was the development that we could see during these phases of Stone Age? It was the tools that we were using, and how those tools were helping us to make our lives better. Alright, so that is why we already saw in the previous video that with the people were able to make tools using two methods, the pressure on pressure, okay, and the stone on stone method, correct? So we had already seen this in the previous video. I've just put up the tools of the early Paleolithic Age and the Mesolithic Age. So you can see there's a lot of difference in the age in the stone implements that were used, and finally gradually they were able to, much later after the Mesolithic Age, much later people were able to find metals, and then they started using metals. But till that time we were using stones. So instead of using metals in the tools that we were using, what were the early humans using? They were using stones. Okay, so now Paleolithic Age or the Old Stone Age, okay, this is during the Pleistocene period. In the beginning of the previous video I had told you all that this entire phase is known as the Pleistocene period. Okay, and in that we have further bifurcated or divided the ages into different parts so that it is easier to understand what growth happened when. Okay, so Pleistocene period is further divided into Paleolithic age. Now in the Paleolithic age, again there is the lower Paleolithic age, the middle Paleolithic age and upper Paleolithic age. Why do we have these phases? Because in every period of the lower Paleolithic, middle Paleolithic and upper Paleolithic, there were some or the other differences in the way how we humans were evolving, whether it was in terms of the brain evolving, whether it was our fingers becoming flexible, and we were able to hold tools and we were able to make tools, the discovery of fire. So all these things happened in stages. It did not happen overnight, so it did not happen immediately. So that is why this is in further divided into further phases. So what are the phases of Paleolithic age? You have three parts of the Paleolithic age: the lower Paleolithic, the middle Paleolithic and the upper Paleolithic. Okay. Now what happened during the Paleolithic age, that is what we need to know. Okay. So in the Paleolithic age, these people learned to make tools. Why? Because the fingers had become flexible. Okay, and so they had learned to make tools using the methods that I have already discussed, and this was how they were able to make the tools. Now these tools were basically made of a stone called the quartzite. I have put up the name on the slide. So these quartzite tools were made by the humans of the Paleolithic age, and so they are also known as the Paleolithic humans. Okay, and their tools were made of quartzite. Then also an important discovery that happened during the Paleolithic age was the discovery of fire, which completely changed the way humans lived. Okay. And then happened the Mesolithic age. Now one thing that you have to remember during the Paleolithic age is also that it was also known as the Ice Age. So I'm sure you must have seen the movies on Ice Age, correct? And you must have seen those mammoth elephants and those huge hairy animals, okay, in that movie which I'm talking about, Ice Age, correct? So why did it happen? That was because most of the earth was very cold at that time. The earth was not so warm at that time. So during that period, the earth was very cold. So there were animals were hairy, okay, they had more hair, they were bigger, okay, but towards the end of the Paleolithic age, the Ice Age vanished, okay, it got over. Why? Because why did it end? Why did the Ice Age end? Ice Age ended at the end of the Paleolithic period. Why did it end? Because the earth started becoming warmer. Now because the earth started becoming warmer, precipitation started happening. Now when precipitation happens, then what happens? You will get rains. So rainy season, we started experiencing rainy season. And because of the rains, and because of the warmer climate, there were a lot of newer variety of food or plants that were growing around. So people were able to observe. All this was happening in the Mesolithic or the Middle Stone Age. Alright. So you have to remember that the Paleolithic age ends when the Ice Age ended. Okay. And the Ice Age was when there was a lot of, where the earth was more colder. Okay, in the Mesolithic age, we started having rainy season, we started having newer variety of plants and animals, and also the humans were able to live warmer in the warmer climates. They were able to travel more, okay, and they had more access to food and water, and so there was a lot of development during this age. Now Mesolithic age is also the age where you had the microliths. Now what are microliths? Microliths are actually tools that were made very sharp and more fine out of stones only, but these were special because the humans were now more flexible. Their fingers were more flexible. They were able to sit and find the object, find the tools, make the tools more finer, more sharper. So they were able to add them into their spears and their arrows at the edge of the arrows. So they were able to use that for hunting and fishing. So life became more easier because of the microliths. What are microliths? Microliths are tools, sharper tools, smaller tools that were made by the humans, early humans in the Mesolithic age. So that is again on the basis of tools that the people were using. Now, how was the life of the people in the Mesolithic age? Life was more settled compared to the Paleolithic age. Their life was more settled. Because it was warmer, they were able to come out of the rock shelters and start building their own huts. So they started building huts, and the families started staying together. Then they started, because of their microlith tools, they were able to add it to spears, and they were able to start fishing and hunting. They were able to chop those animals also. So then, because of the finer tools, sharper edges, so because of that, their life became a little more evolved. And this was during the Mesolithic age. Now, this was also the period when the people started domesticating early, little animals. So they started having the process of domestication of animals started during the Mesolithic age. Alright, so this was about life in Mesolithic age. Now, the third phase of Stone Age was the Neolithic age, correct? So now what happened in Neolithic age? Neolithic age, people became more evolved. They started actually domesticating more and more animals. So they were able to have a more animal husbandry happening around their settlements. And they learnt the techniques of farming. They also learnt to observe the rainy season and accordingly plan their crops. So these were all important things that happened during the Neolithic age. And so what were the special characteristics of Neolithic age? One, they were able to domesticate animals. Second, they were able to start farming. So because of farming and weaving and all the other aspects of their life evolution, they started living more settled lives. So they started staying in one place more rather than moving from one place to the other for searching food. Okay, and the tools also became very sophisticated. When I say sophisticated, it means it became more better. Okay, so their tools became more sharper, more finer. They learned how to use more tools for their survival, for better lives. And that is why they are called as sophisticated tools. Okay, so this is about Neolithic age. Now, over all these periods, in the previous video, I've already told you how did we learn about these things, correct? We learned about it because of the fossils, and the second source of information are the Stone Age art. Now, what we have to remember about Stone Age art is that it is usually found in rock shelters and caves, and in India, we find them in Bhimteka. Okay, which is in Madhya Pradesh. So this I am talking about Paleolithic Stone Age art. Okay, and if you observe Stone Age art all across the world, you will observe that it is basically about animals, because the humans had not yet become so evolved to draw humans properly. Okay, but they were able to, because they were always looking at animals for hunting. Okay, so that is why they had learnt about those animals, and they used to make a lot of images of these animals like the lions, stags, horses, bulls. So the cave art of these ages are usually about lions, stags, horses and bulls, etc. So these are all the animals that they basically hunted. And apart from this, they also had the birds that they were hunting. So you will find across the world, the Stone Age art that you usually find will be of birds and animals, and they used natural colors, because at that time there were no chemicals. So they had learnt that by using certain leaves or plants, they could make colors or even clay. So that is why you will find that most of the art over here in these Stone Age period will be made of red color or white color. So that is called as pigment. So that is why they use that's why I have written over there that the Stone Age art was usually of natural red and white pigment. So I'm going to stop here. Today what all have we studied? Let me just tell you, we have done phases of Stone Age. We've learned that the Pleistocene period was characterized by the Stone Age. The Stone Age is divided into three parts, that is the Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic. Now what is the difference between these ages? The difference is in the way they use their tools and weapons, how they made those tools and weapons, the discovery of fire, their art and the way of life. So all these are the things that we have looked at in today's video. Please go through the video again, revise, read your textbook. In case of any video doubts, please do mail it to me so that I can, or drop it in the comment box so that I can make another doubt clearing video for you all based on this lesson and topic. Alright, thank you so much. Have a nice day.